Let's talk first about the concept of props in React. To do so, we're going to look at just a regular HTML file. Notice that this has nothing to do with React. This is just a basic index.html. I want you to take a close look at the three elements that I've put inside the body, the anchor, the input, and the image, and think about what's actually wrong with them right now. None of these things are actually going to do anything important. Anchor tags need an href for them to make any sense at all. This way, the HTML spec can define the anchor tag once and allow us the ability to change the place that the link sends us. For example, here I may put link to Google, or obviously wherever I want to send the user to in this link. An image tag is very similar. An image tag alone without the source property is pretty useless. An image element needs a source in order to function correctly. This may either be the path to a local file or the URL to an image hosted online. In those two examples with anchors and images, the href and source properties, respectively, are required. Inputs technically will show an input on the page, but I can beef it up a little bit by adding additional properties, such as placeholder or the name property or the type property. Type is an interesting one, actually. It allows me to change this input to be multiple different things. For example, this may be a radio button or a checkbox or a regular input. That input could be either text or an email or a phone number, and even changing it to a submit button. A lot of times these are called attributes, but another legitimate word for it is a property. If this simple concept in HTML makes sense to you, which I assume by now it probably does, understanding props in React is not too difficult. Instead of using the built-in HTML tags, since we're creating our own components, we can actually make it so that we can allow properties to modify the way that the component acts. So in the next video, we're going to see how we can actually do that.